Yo! Welcome back, y'all. Back out here at the homestead today for an electric inspection. The inspector is coming out to inspect the electric for permanent power to this puppy. You might be wondering why I'm holding a shovel, because I gotta dig up the ground wire so they can see it. But that's what we're doing today. So apparently they had finished our installation on July 18th. It is August 12th currently, so that was like a month ago. Glad I called them last week and asked about it, because apparently I had to set up the inspection. So that's what we're doing today. They're just inspecting for permanent power, basically. So on my permit, I have like 4 different inspections. One's like electrical, one's a plumbing, one is a final build, and one is a permanent power inspection. And today they are just inspecting permanent power, I believe. And then after they do that, I can go back and contact Blue Ridge Electric so that they can turn on power. So, this vlog will be split up again into a couple days, which is okay. Doesn't matter to y'all. It's all in one video. But I will call them after the inspection today. Hopefully everything goes fine, and we can get that electric turned on, baby. I'm excited. They're coming around 12. It's 11:30 now. Also going to do some maintenance around here. Stick around for the end of the video. I'm going to go back in time and explain the whole process that it took to get electric. It's been about a 6-month process for us to get the electric out here. So I'm going to explain everything to you guys from start to finish. What we did, how we did it, and where we are now. And also what the plan is from here. So stay tuned, guys, because it's going to be interesting. Let's go dig up this wire. So there's the meter base. The ground wire goes from like right there to there. You can kind of see where the indentation is there in the ground. So we're going to just dig that up a little bit so they can see each of the ground rods and then the ground wire that goes across. Let's get dirty. I'm going to try to be easy here. I don't want to screw something up. You know? Just got to find that one. Nope, that ain't it. Where is that puppy? Ah! Found the wire. Now let's find the ground rod. Aha! I found the ground rod. Ugh. Alright, so you can see the ground wire comes out from there, runs down, and then it goes this way. So we've got to unbury the rest of it. So me and McKenna are on our sobriety journey now too. So brought some non-alcoholics to put in the camper fridge that are over here. I also brought our tailgate TV. So we have 2 TVs at the house that we're at now. And I brought one of them over here so we can do tailgates coming up this football season. So that should be really fun. We could set up something really cool here at the camper and have some people over, have a bonfire, all that good stuff. So that's really exciting. I'm excited for that. I am going to weed eat a little bit up here at the camper site, and then I'll wait for the guy to come, and then I'll go do some more land maintenance. Hey, baby.
Hi.
What you doing?
Looking at couches.
Nice. Guess what? I got good news.
Okay. Okay.
It's approved.
Thanks.
So he's gonna send it over now. He's gonna send it over to Blue Ridge now, and I'll call him back in a couple of hours just to make sure they got it, and they'll come put it in our meter. Turn it on.
Great.
He was a really nice guy. He's the one that's gonna come back and do the other inspections too. So he was really cool.
Thanks. Finally something.
I know, right? So we'll have power in the next few days, probably.
Okay. That's great news.
Yep. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit around here and then head home. Or to the grocery, then home.
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
So, they did approve our inspection. So, they're going to give Blue Ridge a call, send all the stuff over to them, and then they're going to come hook up our meter base and put it in. So, I'm going to call in a couple hours to make sure that they received all the stuff. But we're going to have power, baby. Let's go. I'm going to do some maintenance around here, and then I will catch up with you guys again when we have power. For real. Today is the day. Are you excited?
Yeah, I get to see some electric today.
We worked so hard for this.
I know, it's been a long time coming.
We're about to hook it up today, guys.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We're heading out to the land now, packing up
Gotta get our
puppy and the baby, and then we're gonna head out there. We're gonna hook up the electric to the camper today, and then stay tuned to the end of this video, like I said before, because we're gonna go over the whole entire process that it took to get to where we are now. There it is, folks. Full electric hookup, ready to go. Eden, you ready to get this electric going? All right. So, they got the meter base completed. The meter is in here. Now, can you see it? Come over here.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a bug in my face.
So we're about to do the moment you all have been waiting for. The big breaker is coming on. Maybe, hold on a second, it's really tight. Okay, now we're gonna plug her up over here. We got our 30 amp hookup. Okay, no light. We're gonna flip RV.
Here we go. Better be a light.
We got electric, baby!
We did it! Finally!
Alright,
Hooking her up.
getting her hooked up here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it back on. I need to bury that ground wire better.
Oh, yeah.
She is on. She's getting plugged up right now. Maybe. Alright. Let's go check her out.
Nothing blew up.
Nothing blew up. That's true.
That's a plus. Need to get a deck for those stairs.
I know.
It's quite the job. We have lights!
I mean, that works without the electric, but
Shut up, babe.
let's get this thing air conditioned.
I was actually terrified that was going to be full of mold.
Ah, that's not bad. It needs wash, but
Well, yeah, but
not too bad.
that was going to be moldy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She need a while. She need a cleaning. Eden, do you remember the camper? We're moving back in. Eden said, oh, hell no.
What an awesome view out of the camper.
I hear you.
So the only thing is the fridge is not working properly. It's not keeping anything cold. So we're gonna have to deal with that. Up top, there's a bunch of mold in there. We may need to just buy a new fridge. Air conditioning's working properly. Definitely need to clean out the vents here. let's see, I need to remount the TV. There's no mold like in the sink or the toilet or anything like that, so all that's good. Everything else is working good. The lights are working good. The awning's working good. All of our, our sensors are fine. Everything's empty. Can you think of anything else we got to do in here, babe?
No, it looks good.
I mean, for the most part, it's ready. We just got a lot of cleaning to do, and some stuff just needs replacing. There's like a lot of stuff up here, like it's warping a little bit, so we just gotta kind of like patch up. That's just normal camper stuff, right? So, and in a little bit, I'm gonna kind of break down the timeline from when we started to actually do the electric installation process and where we are now. So you guys stay tuned to that. Drake, be quiet. So, we just spent about, how long? A couple hours. The refrigerator is not working. So that is our main problem right now in the camper. We're going to have to probably buy a new refrigerator. The freezer is full of mold, and the cooling system is just not turning on, so it's not working. Our options were to kind of get someone out here to fix it, or kind of get a new refrigerator. And I think we're just going to buy a new one, maybe a smaller one, maybe the same size. I don't know why it stopped working, it just did. So I took it out of the wall, which is a pain in the freaking rear end and very stressful. And then I put it back in. So that's where we're at now. We're kind of going over like a list of things that need to be done on the camper right now, so that we can get it rented out. But I have written down a timeline of this whole electric installation process, which started back in March. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that, kind of go through the process that we went through to get electric on our raw land, and you'll be here to kind of jog my memory to make sure that I got everything right. I kind of went back and looked at text messages and different permit dates and stuff to kind of make sure I had everything right. As you can see, I have the refrigerator manual right in front of me. Also the furnace, because I don't know how to freaking work the furnace either, so that's going to have to be learned before wintertime. So, let's go through our timeline here. So, back in March, let's, fast forward a couple years actually. Back a couple years ago, we had Damien out here from Blue Ridge Electric. I had Damien come out here a couple years ago, and he kind of gave us, not really a quote, but he kind of told us how much it would be per foot.
Do you remember what that was?
I don't remember what it was. It was like $5 a foot or something. It was about the same.
He warned us that it was like about to go up.
Yeah, it was not terribly different, but yeah, back a couple years ago, we had him come out, and he was basically like, well, if you're not ready to do it, then we don't need to do measuring or anything like that. So this March, I had called him back. I said, Damien, I think we're ready to go ahead and put in our electric. So he was like, okay, that's fine. Do you have a permit yet? And I was like, what permit? Oh my God, here we go. So that kind of started the process for us. Pulling a permit was pretty easy. It was kind of difficult to figure out what kind of permit that we needed, but we ended up getting on Greenville County's permit site, and we pulled an RV setup permit. And it was very easy. I just had to apply for it. What they asked for was our septic hookup paperwork. So basically I just gave them the invoice from our septic tank. They asked for a DHEC well permit, so I had to go on DHEC's website and get a permit for a well, which I did. And then
Applied for it? It wasn't.
Yeah, I just applied for a permit.
It wasn't as hard as we thought it was going to be.
No, it wasn't hard at all. And then I had to tell them how many amps I wanted the meter base to be and how many breakers I wanted on my meter base. So I had to put all that stuff in there. I had to put in how many plumbing fixtures I had as well in the camper. So I did all that, applied for that, got the permit for an RV setup, and basically what that includes on the permit is a building final, electric final, plumbing final, and a permanent power. So basically what we have now is permanent power, so that it has been inspected and it's done. And when we got our permit and it passed, basically all it said in the status was unzoned, which basically means that we can do whatever we want, whenever we want. So later in March, after we got our permit and stuff, I made a date with Damien. He came out here and he measured everything for us and gave us a quote for that. Oh, by the way, let me back up to the permit. The fees for the permit, it was $200 for fees just to get the permit. So fast forward, we're back with Damien. He came out here, he measured for us basically from where we wanted our meter base to where the neighbor's transformer was. So he measured that, gave us a quote. It was around like $4,100, which was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be closer to like 6 or 8 or something like that. So very happy with that. It was supposed to be all dug, right? So if they were going to come out here and dig, they were supposed to have like a 10-foot, you know, path, which they did, basically our trailer, our driveway, to come and dig. But honestly, I don't even think they dug for our lines, because there's no like dirt misplaced. The flags are still up. I'm pretty sure they bore, which was more expensive. It's supposed to be more expensive, but they didn't charge us. They just charged us for digging. And then they also charge you for 2 transformers for us. I forgot the distance that they have to be away from each other. But basically we have a transformer at the beginning of our property, and then we have a transformer up here at the house site. And the transformer has to be like a certain distance from your meter base. Your meter base has to be like all these specifications. We'll get there. So the day he came out here and measured, we also had to sign a right-of-way paperwork with our neighbor, because we have 0 electric here. We basically had to get permission from our neighbor to pull from his transformer, basically. Luckily, our neighbor Craig is very awesome. He's very nice. We had no problems with that. He came out, signed the paper, gave us permission, and then we're on our way. So Damien also informed us that we needed to put our meter base in before they could do any work. So before I could let Blue Ridge do any work, we had to get our meter base put in. So that's when we had to like kind of figure out what we're going to do. We're going to put it in ourselves. We're going to contact an electrician. So back in June is when we ended up, we waited a couple months because we want to save some money. So in June is when we contacted an electrician. We used Kelly & Sons Electric Company, just a private company. You probably can't even find them online. But they came out, put in our meter base for, I think, a fair price. It ended up being $1,200 for the meter base. And that's a 200 amp meter base, 30 amp hookup, 2 breakers, including GFCI and the RV hookup, and then the 200 amp breaker, obviously. So 3 breakers and 2 hookups, and you know, a wooden post. $1,200. I don't think it's that bad. So after they came and put it in, I called Blue Ridge back, let them know that our meter base was put in, and then after that, they kind of, well, I had to pay the fee. You have to pay before they can come do anything. So I paid the $4,100 to Blue Ridge, and then they could come out and do their installation. So after that, it was kind of a lengthy process for them to do the installation, which is fair because it's a pretty good distance from the neighbor's transformer to here. I forgot how many feet it was. It was over, I want to say it was over 500 feet or something. Yeah, it's pretty good distance. So it took them a while. They ended up finishing towards the end of July, which I didn't know until the beginning of August. I came out here and I was like, alright, well there's no meter here, what's going on? So in July they finished. I called them to like be like, hey, what's going on? Like, what's the status? How long is this going to take? So beginning of August I called them and they were like, oh, it looks like they finished July, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay, so now what do? So I called Blue Ridge, and they told me to schedule an appointment with Greenville County Codes. So basically, I had to make the appointment. I didn't know that. I had to make an appointment with Greenville County Codes to come out here and inspect for our permanent power. So they basically, back when I was telling you about the permit, so basically, you know, you got the building final, electric final, plumbing final, and then permanent power. All those are individual inspections, and basically all I needed them to come out and do was to come inspect to see if we could hook up permanent power to our RV. So they came out here to our meter base, checked it out. Really cool guy as well, real simple. They had a hard time finding our place, obviously. Everybody has a hard time finding this place, but he looked basically at the 30 amp hookup. He looked at the ground wire, pulled on it, and then that was pretty much it. He was like, alright, it's good, we'll send in the stuff today, and then you can call Blue Ridge and tell them to hook it up. So, that day, I called Blue Ridge, and they said, yeah, it'll be done tonight. And they came and put in our meter, and we came out today and hooked it up. So, very lengthy process, about 5-6 months it took to kind of get this stuff going.
I would like to mention that when we started this whole process of trying to get electric, Josh, who was the guy that originally scared the hell out of you?
That was him, Damien.
Damien.
Yeah. The same guy that I had come out here the first time was, you know, he was warning us like, well, that was the first time. That was the second time he came out.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, I didn't realize it's been the same guy
Yeah,
the whole time.
same guy. He was kind of warning us like, hey, they've been turning down, you know, RV permits. Like, you're not going to be able to do an RV here. Blah blah blah.
Super discouraging.
Super discouraging. But he is also very helpful and knowledgeable. I get what he's saying. Like, if you are in the city limits of Greenville, I'm sure they are like turning down RV permits. I'm probably 100% sure that that's what.
Oh, for sure. If you were within city limits,
Yeah.
but we're not.
No, like everything out here is unzoned, and we
But-
can basically do whatever. So that was basically the process, and now we're here, and now we just have to figure out how to fix this camper up, even though it's freaking brand new. It's 2023. We gotta fix this thing up and get it ready so people can come stay out here at the homestead. What do you got on your list so far?
Oh, things that need to be done.
Yeah.
The fridge and the deck.
Yeah, we need a little deck because it's kind of high on one side.
Yeah, obviously this is sitting like on our home site that's been cleared out, so it's basically just red clay up here. So we need a decking system so people aren't, first of all, attracting red clay in the house, and yeah, second of all, because the way it's level, this is still kind of sloped, it hasn't been fully graded yet. So there's like a, I don't know, 2-foot drop, like after the RV stairs to the ground. So we need some type of decking system, which is going to be the most expensive part. So yeah, decking system, new fridge, and then just like minor cosmetic stuff.
We gotta get, so we don't have a well yet, right? So we're
Yeah.
gonna get like a
Water bladder
yeah, like a big water bladder to go back of the truck.
to take from home, I guess, here.
We have to get our plumbing hookup or our septic tank hookup ready.
Yeah, like a permanent hookup
Yeah,
To
because
the-
now it's just like open
to the septic.
pipes. What else?
So all we're gonna have to do is like fill up the tanks with water every time we have someone stay or whatever. And then, I mean, yeah, just like basic stuff that we need, you know, sheets and dishes and that shit like that.
Fix the TVs. I might leave this TV here.
No,
It's a good spot for it.
no, it's not. I want our TV up there.
Well, that's not the TV that goes up there.
I'm aware of that. It's sitting right over there on the bed.
I wonder if that TV fits up there though.
Maybe. No, it's too wide.
Yeah,
This
that's where we're at.
probably wouldn't support the weight. See if we need new brackets for that.
Oh, let's update them on our freaking car too. Tell them that miserable news.
Oh my god. I don't want to.
Your fault.
Really? Because I heard you say on the phone that you're the one who left the door open. You admitted it. We don't know who left the door open to the
Someone
homeowner
left
a
the
couple
door
months
open.
back. It was on the baby side. Whoever was getting the baby out. I think it's Josh. Josh is always the one getting the baby out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. It's both of our problems. The car got water in it like a couple months ago, and we thought we got all the water out. But the car also needs like new tires and new brakes and new rotors and all that stuff just after we've been like traveling so much. And we kind of just put it on hold because obviously I've been home with the baby. I haven't been going to work and I wasn't using the car, so we just kind of let the car sit out there. And because we weren't using it and because it was closed up, and I guess there was moisture left in there, there is now mold in my 4Runner.
Covered in mold. It's a freaking biohazard.
Yeah.
So.
Terrible, 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 terrible.
So we called the mold guys this morning. We got an appointment in September to get it freaking restorated. They're going to pull up a carpet, take the seats out, fumigate, all the good stuff. So they're basically going to save that car, hopefully.
It's a whole shit show.
Did you even say anything about it not powering on?
No.
We can't even start it right now. There's some battery issue with it too, so. Just our luck. It's bad.
Life is a little not great right now, but that's okay. One step at a time. Right, babe?
Right. We haven't been on here a while. I feel like we gotta update them about everything. We're also starting.
Taking care of Drake.
Well, yeah, we've been
doing
that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what's, draining our time and money. But we're both starting real estate, so we're both in real estate school right now. That's another thing.
I really didn't want to talk about that.
We'll talk about it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
My coaching business sucks right now.
That's okay.
It's so slow.
It'll take some time. Just like real estate will take time too.
Yeah. We stopped drinking.
We did stop drinking.
Completely. It's been 2.5 weeks now, which isn't that long, but
2.5
still.
weeks sober.
So we stopped drinking. We're only drinking non-alcoholic beers. So it's a new change in life. That's a big change in life, really.
It is for us, yeah.
Yeah. So,
no, like, real reason. I mean, there wasn't, like, a defining, like, decision.
No. We just wanted to kind of change and be better and healthier and more role model-y.
Yeah, just want to be healthier. I mean, we just weren't feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have drink now, so.
But that's where we're at.
Is that it?
That's it. Thanks for watching the Keggy Homestead. Come back for more later. There's a lot more to come. We'll figure this shit out eventually. Until then, stay tuned. Also, I have also lowered the price on our campsite once again. It's $19 a night. So if you want to stay there, still had no bookings, come stay.
Enjoy the fun.
Yeah. See you guys later.